You're looking for a supplemental income? Well, there are so many ways that we can supplement our income, but there are a few things you need to think about before you start any of them. Stick around this video and I'll share a few of those. Hi, I'm Daniel. Thank you so much for being here today. I am going to answer the question that we see below. Are you a high achiever that is looking to create a supplemental income? Well, if you said yes to this, you are in the right place. But the big question is, why are you looking for supplemental income? Is it to get a nicer car, get a bigger house? Is it to maybe get some nicer, better looking clothes? Or do you want to travel? There's so many different things that we can do with the extra income, right? I think everybody wants extra income. The question is, why should we do so? And that's the first question I'm going to have for you. And to talk more about supplemental income and leverage incomes, I have an incredible Facebook group called Leverage Income Streams for High Achievers, where we actually go over loads and loads of ways where you can create new income sources and how to do so. Now, in this video, I want to share a little bit about my story and why I was really looking for supplemental income. So, take you back about 19 years or so. I was working in the banking industry. And for me, I was just wondering, what could I do with my life that didn't involve me having to go to an office every day? I was living in Bondi Beach, so in the morning I would actually sometimes go out for a swim or a surf, and then I would put on my office clothes, and it would be quite hot in the summer there, and I would get on the train or on the bus, and I would just be standing there with all these other people around me, just smelling their armpits, and we would all be dripping down sweat, going into this little box, like a little office. And I worked in banking at the time, and just wondering, is this really life? Is this really what I want to do with my life? And so I was always wondering, what else out there could allow me to actually be hey, I actually want to spend the entire day today on the beach, or whatever it is that you fancy doing, right? So for me, looking for a supplemental income was a lot more than just looking for a little bit of extra. It was more about how could I actually be able to leave the corporate world at some point. So I had to find something that was scalable, right? Now, you might just be looking for a smaller amount, right? Let's say it's $5,000 to repay a loan or something like that. What I would do then is I would just break it down. I would break it down. Let's say you have to do that within a year. I would just break that down, and that's around $420 a month or something like that you've got to make extra, right? And then you just got to say to yourself, okay, well, what can I do to make an extra $100 a week, right? As simple as that. What can I do to make an extra $100 a week? And that could be really, really simple. There's the thousands of things that could make you extra $100 a week, right? You can just go and cut grass for a few hours every Saturday or something like that. There's so many different ways of doing that, right? But it all comes down to, because for me, cutting grass is not really the quality type of income. It's a linear income. When you stop cutting grass, you don't get paid anymore, right? And so you always got to say hey, how can I find quality type of income as well? And that's where I think, as you being a high achiever, you're looking for something better, something bigger, right? And that's why I highly, highly recommend to join our free Facebook group. It's called Leverage Income Streams for High Achievers, where we go over loads and loads of different ways that you can actually build extra incomes, leverage income streams, starting out part-time. And we hear a lot of different success stories and hear the pros and cons of different things and so on, so that you can find something that can really improve and help you to develop that income to whatever it is that you want to do, whether it's the travel, which is for me amazing, amazing, amazing. I just love the travel. Anyway, go to the description below and there's a link there. Just click on that and join the group, and I look forward to seeing you in there. All right, cheers.